Women are more loyal than men.
You can sometimes hate the person you're in a marriage with.
But just because you love someone, it doesn't stop someone from cheating because there's lust.
My stance on this is that if you initiate the date, you should pay.
Welcome to Bridge the Gap, a show where we aim to build a bridge of understanding between opposing views. Each episode, you'll see our participants sit down to discuss some thought-provoking statements.
Women are more loyal than men.
If they disagree with the statement, they'll leave their seat and allow those that agree to explain themselves.
I think men are a lot more easier to let a relationship go.
Those that disagree then return and express themselves to the rest of the group,
I do believe it's 50-50. I feel like both genders cheat equally.
hopefully building a bridge of understanding. Let's see what happens.
Women are selectively independent.
Yo, say that again, we get a question.
Ooh, yeah. Also, everyone agrees, yeah?
We all agree. Yep.
Oh yeah, let me keep my bum here, but
Still sitting down.
Yeah.
Hold
So
on.
who wants to open the floor with that?
That's a big statement, you know.
We are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna watch this. Women,
We are. We are.
You're having a conversation with yourself.
women choose when they want to be.
Yeah, when we want to be.
Why you agree?
I definitely agree.
I don't want to say too much because then it gets a bit, but I always feel like, especially because we were just speaking about this masculinity thing, and it's kind of a case of, oh, yeah, I'm an independent woman, but I'm not going to pay for this dinner because, well, you made me put on makeup, so
Yeah.
you're paying for my time pretty much.
Like if
So-
you wanna show that you're so independent,
I'm not gonna. It doesn't suit me right now, so I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not an independent woman today.
that's where the selection comes in. That's literally
Today.
it. Like
Tomorrow I
you
might be.
you
But
wanna-
today, no. And it's just decide. Decide.
That's what it is. You select, like you can say yeah, independent woman, but at the same time it's like okay, you wanna go out like the dinner stuff, but most women will expect the man to pay because you're the man. But if you're independent, why can't you pay? Especially if you're suggesting or if you wanna do whatever. Why can't you pay?
See, my stance on this is that if you initiate the date, you should pay.
Yeah, I
It's
agree
not
with you.
about
I agree with you.
independent.
I agree with you.
It's not
I
independent.
get
I-
that.
I feel
get
like-
that, but what I'm saying is there is a sense
I get that. Yeah.
of entitlement that even when it's, oh, what are you doing this weekend? I'm chilling. I think we should go out. Oh, you think so? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. And then we go out,
This is therapy
and then
right
it's like the bill comes and you look away. It's not like you look all the way
It's not
away.
even no, they don't look away. They don't even look at the bill. They just look
Nah, the bill doesn't exist.
it's just there. They don't even bother to open it.
It's a
just
mirage.
there. It's like they just brought water
But hold
to the
on,
table.
what? So what you pay for the bill?
That being said, I did have a waiter one time put it right in front of me. He knew what was gonna happen. He did the big ass table. He just slid it in front of my.
understood you were
He was
paying.
like, "Yeah, you are gonna pay." I already
that's-
know that.
that's what
I wasn't paying that time though.
Well, for me, I'm gonna put it out there. I feel like women, when the Destiny Child's, independent women track came out, everyone was like, yeah, I'm an independent woman, and I don't need a man for this, and I don't need a man for that. But they forgot, like, okay, if you're independent, you stay independent. It can't fluctuate. You either are, you aren't. Like, not really aren't, but you're cool with it just being a level playing field.
What does independence mean?
See, for me,
It means that you can do things for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, but I feel like some women, they say they're independent, but they're like, well, a man has to do this and he has to do that for me.
So that defeats the whole
See, for
point
me,
of
I
being
just think it's the
independent.
dynamic of the situation. In the beginning, yes, I feel like because a man is supposed to be the pursuer, he's supposed to be the one that goes after the woman and initiates, he should. But in the situation where you're saying women are selectively independent, let's talk about a situation where there's been a good amount of time that you've been around. If you've been around the person a series of times, I don't think that applies, what you're saying about the finance and this and that. So it's always, you have to consider the dynamic
Yeah.
and what's
Your
going
bank is
on.
hurting right now because your
It's
credit
just-
card's an overdraft due. His credit card is hurting.
With the independent dates, man.
Independent dates.
Why not?
I really want to hear why she disagrees. Though.
Yeah. Right, yes.
Get a smile.
I think the conversation has been largely based around paying for the bill, when really and truly, independence, the question was, are you selectively independent? Okay, so you've gone into a relationship as a woman and you're independent. You're still independent in that relationship, but you can have certain expectations. So do I expect to be courted? That's my expectation going to a relationship. So yes, I expect to be courted. That doesn't, mean I'm any less independent, because I could still do this for myself. But the premise of the relationship that I want is a man to court me. So does that mean paying for the bill on the first date? Yes, because I like to be, exactly what she said. And then going into the relationship, even down the line, there is an element, I think, sometimes where women get comfortable in relationships, but I don't think women are necessarily, some maybe are, but I don't think necessarily are selectively independent if they just have certain expectations on how a man should be in a relationship.
And some men, you'll find, and you find some men actually want to do these things.
Exactly.
They feel like, I'm the man. They want to be able to do this thing for you and do that, and it makes them feel good. There are actually men like that, so they're not complaining. They want that. They want to do that.
I
So
don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I feel like there are some women that is their slogan, their whole motto is that I'm so independent, and it's so fierce and it's so aggressive as well. That this is the problem. Like, okay, if you're so independent, why do you see it as when you have a flat tire, your husband has to do it? Why can't you learn how to change that tire? It's not even just.
But you can.
It's not even just taking a woman out for a meal. It's in every thing.
yeah,
Or it's my husband's job to put the things, certain things up, or to do certain more physical tasks.
But
You're so
it's
fierce.
I can do that myself.
I could do that myself, but I'm going to struggle, so why can't you do it who's going to struggle less?
If you're
Fluctuates.
if you're saying you're independent, it's so.
No, because if you're with someone, please, like, if you can want to do that
It's
thing
a
for
partnership,
me.
exactly. I would want to, but then obviously, if
I just
you're
thought it's
independent-
the expectation there. That's the thing.
What's wrong with expectations?
But you need an expectation. though,
Because
really.
I think the expectation should be there.
Yeah, it should be there.
So that the expectation should be there, so that you both bounce off each other and you're both fulfilling. You're both serving as you're both fulfilling your due as an individual in that relationship. Because if you're both going to end up fighting for the same thing, then there might be one thing where like, I don't want to do that, and I don't want to do that either. Then who does that? So I think it's really important to have those roles chalked out from the beginning, so that it leads to a successful relationship. I don't think there's anything wrong playing.
I'm just
for the
speaking
bill.
from my experience. I'm not even gonna lie. I think I am one of those women that it fluctuates. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I like being independent, but it fluctuates. Like when I need the car to be parked because I can't park, then please come and help me out.
Does that like jeopardize
that's
your
right. I think-
independence?
No, but then I think
It doesn't, because you still know how
to
to
some
do it.
extent. Well, when you ain't there, what's gonna happen?
No, so you actually won't teach yourself how to do it.
No, it's okay, but
How would you guys define independence though? What is
I think
independent?
being an independent woman is with or without you, I'm calm, I'm good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't actually need you to do this for me, but it would be nice, and I
Yeah.
want
You can just pay for it. You can just
Like, you know,
pay for it if necessary.
Yeah.
Just pay. If there's no one there to do it and you don't want to do it,
That's
just
fine.
pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just having that discussion though.
Yeah.
Because sometimes there are these expectations that are kind of drawn out without the other person knowing.
yeah, where do they
And
come from? Like,
I'm just like,
It's based off assumption.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, okay, this is what you have to do.
yeah, you have to do it because society says you have to do it, so you have to do it.
And just for the record, I don't mind paying for dates. But they're not. I'll pay for the first one anyway.
We'll roll dice.
Card roulette.
That's what it is.
you know what? You're just full of sauce. You're just full of sauce. This guy.